The year 1977 gave us some of the biggest songs of the decade. While disco ruled the dance floors and rock continued to evolve, another group of artists created unforgettable hits that seemed to be everywhere overnight. Many of them never matched that success again, but for one incredible moment, they captured the hearts of millions. Decades later, these songs still bring back memories of cruising with the radio on, dancing at parties, and the soundtrack of an unforgettable era. Let's count down 15 one-hit wonders that anyone who grew up in 1977 will instantly remember. Number 15. Alan O'Day, Undercover Angel. Released in early 1977, Undercover Angel became one of the year's biggest surprise hits. Written and performed by singer-songwriter Alan O'Day, the playful pop tune tells the story of a mysterious guardian angel who appears only in dreams. Its catchy melody and light-hearted lyrics made it an instant favorite on AM radio. The song soared to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, giving O'Day his biggest, and only, major chart success as a performer. Although he continued writing songs for other artists, he never returned to the top 40 under his own name. Still, Undercover Angel remains one of the most recognizable feel-good hits of 1977. Number 14. The Emotions, Best of My Love. Three sisters from Chicago had been recording for years before everything finally came together with Best of My Love. Produced by Earth, Wind, and Fire's Maurice White, the song blended disco, soul, and irresistible harmonies into one unforgettable record. It spent 5 weeks at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and also topped the R&B chart. Although The Emotions enjoyed several other successful singles, none ever reached the same legendary status. Today, Best of My Love is still one of the defining feel-good songs of the disco era and continues to fill dance floors nearly 50 years later. Number 13. Meco, Star Wars theme/Cantina band. When Star Wars became a worldwide phenomenon, musician Meco had an unusual idea: turn John Williams' orchestral score into a disco record. The result sounded crazy on paper, but audiences absolutely loved it. Released in 1977, Star Wars theme/Cantina band shot all the way to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and sold millions of copies. Meco recorded several more movie-themed disco albums, but none came close to repeating this incredible success. It remains one of the most unusual one-hit wonders of the entire decade.
Sunshine, sunshine, go away.
Number 12. Jonathan Edwards, Sunshine.
Sunshine, go away today. I don't feel. He tells me I better get in line. I can't hear a word.
Originally released a few years earlier, Sunshine continued to receive enormous radio play throughout the decade and remained a favorite well into 1977. Its laid-back acoustic sound and memorable chorus made it stand out from the growing wave of disco music.
Roots of what I do are growing. He said in love, he can't even run his own life. Damn.
The song reached number 4 on Billboard and became Jonathan Edwards' signature recording. While he continued making music and building a loyal fan base, no later release matched the popularity of Sunshine. Even today, its simple melody instantly transports listeners back to the easygoing spirit of the early and mid-1970s.
Brand new bells will be ringing, hear them ringing.
Hey baby, I'm your telephone man. You show me where you want it.
Number 11. Meri Wilson, Telephone Man.
I rented my apartment on a Monday at 1, singing do-la-li-la. I got it with the buzz and I got it with the ring, and when you told me what my number.
One of the quirkiest novelty hits of 1977 was Telephone Man. Sung with humor and a wink, the song tells the story of a woman flirting with the local telephone repairman while pretending her phone isn't working.
I can put it in the bathroom, I can hang it on the wall. You can have it with the bush.
My heart began a thumping and my mind began to fly, and I knew I wasn't.
The playful lyrics generated plenty of conversation and helped the single climb into the Billboard Top 20. Although Meri Wilson never repeated that success, Telephone Man became a memorable slice of 70s pop culture. It's the kind of song that instantly makes longtime listeners smile the moment they hear the opening line.
I'll put it where again. I can put it in the bedroom, I can put it in the hall. Come on, come on, come on.
Number 10. The Floaters, Float On.
Let me show you.
Few songs from 1977 sounded quite like Float On. Blending smooth soul with spoken word introductions, each member of the Floaters introduced himself by mentioning his zodiac sign before breaking into rich harmonies. It was a unique idea that immediately caught listeners' attention and helped the record stand out on both pop and R&B radio.
Let me take you to Lovely. With Meri, listen.
Float On climbed to number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became an international success. Although the group continued recording throughout the late 70s, they never enjoyed another crossover hit of the same magnitude. Nearly 50 years later, its mellow groove and unforgettable opening still make it one of the most recognizable slow jams of the decade. Number 9. Heatwave, Boogie Nights. When Heatwave released Boogie Nights, they created one of the ultimate dance anthems of the disco era. Mixing funk, soul, and infectious disco rhythms, the song invited everyone onto the dance floor from the very first beat. Its polished production and energetic vocals made it impossible to ignore. The single reached the Billboard Top 10 and became a favorite in clubs around the world. While Heatwave produced several respected R&B songs afterward, none achieved the same lasting mainstream recognition. Today, Boogie Nights remains a party classic that instantly brings back memories of glittering dance floors and Saturday night celebrations. Number 8. Player. Baby Come Back.
When anything just to get you off of my mind. Baby, come back. Any kind of fool could see.
Soft rock was at its peak in 1977, and few songs captured the genre better than Baby Come Back. Performed by the Los Angeles band Player, the heartfelt ballad combined smooth harmonies with emotional lyrics about regret and second chances. The song climbed all the way to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, making Player an overnight sensation. Although the band continued releasing music, they were never able to duplicate that incredible success.
I was wrong, and I just can't live without you.
Even today, Baby Come Back remains a staple of classic rock and yacht rock playlists, proving that heartfelt songwriting never goes out of style. Number 7. High Energy. You Can't Turn Me Off in the Middle of Motown scored another memorable hit in 1977 with High Energy's You Can't Turn Me Off in the Middle of Turning Me On. Featuring powerful vocals, an irresistible groove, and a clever title, the song became a favorite among both disco fans and R&B audiences. It reached the Billboard Top 20 while also performing strongly on the R&B chart. Although High Energy enjoyed modest success afterward, this energetic single remained their signature hit. Its combination of soulful vocals and danceable rhythm perfectly captures the sound that defined late 1970s radio. Number 6. Santa Esmeralda. Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood. Santa Esmeralda transformed an older classic into something entirely new. Their dramatic disco flamenco version of Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood stretched beyond the typical radio single, blending Spanish guitar, orchestral arrangements, and driving dance rhythms into an unforgettable performance. Released in 1977, the song became a worldwide hit and introduced the group's unique style to millions of listeners. While Santa Esmeralda continued recording dance music, no later release matched the enormous popularity of this signature track. Decades later, it remains one of the boldest and most creative disco recordings ever made, continuing to appear in films, television, and classic dance playlists. Number 5. El Coco. Connection. Disco was everywhere in 1977, and El Coco brought plenty of energy with the instrumental dance hit Cocomotion. Built around infectious rhythms, funky bass lines, and soaring strings, it became a favorite in clubs during the height of the disco craze. The single climbed into the Billboard dance charts and earned crossover success, becoming El Coco's signature recording. While the group released more disco tracks, none captured the same excitement. Today, Cocomotion remains a hidden gem for fans of classic 70s dance music.
On and on.
Number 4. Stephen Bishop, On and On.
Down in Jamaica, they got lots of pretty women, and she smiles and she feels like crying.
Stephen Bishop's gentle ballad, On and On, offered a softer side of 1977. With warm vocals and heartfelt lyrics, it became a favorite for listeners looking for something calm amid the disco explosion.
When the first time is the last time, got the sun on my shoulders and my toes in the...
The song reached the Billboard Top 20 and became Bishop's biggest hit as a performer. Although he later found great success writing songs for other artists and films, On and On remains the song most fans instantly associate with his name.
I just keep on trying, and
Number 3. Brick, Daz. Atlanta-based band Brick blended funk, soul, and jazz into one unforgettable groove with Daz, a title combining the words dance and jazz. The result was a fresh sound that stood out from everything else on the radio. Daz became a top 10 hit on the Billboard Hot 100 and topped the R&B chart. Although Brick continued recording through the late 70s, they never produced another crossover success quite like this funky classic. Number 2. LeBlanc and Carr, Falling.
think about winter when I was with, and I'm falling.
Few soft rock songs captured the relaxed mood of the late 70s better than Falling. The smooth harmonies of Lenny LeBlanc and Pete Carr gave the song a timeless, easy listening feel.
I'm falling. Oh, I just wanted to say.
Released in 1977, it reached the Billboard Top 20 and became the duo's only major pop hit. Though both musicians enjoyed successful careers behind the scenes, Falling remains one of the era's most beloved soft rock favorites.
Yeah, I'm falling. Let the scream go and hit you. On your way out, don't you try.
Number 1. The Sanford Townsend Band, Smoke from a Distant Fire.
You left me here on your way to paradise. Color eyes had a mist from the smoke of a distant fire.
Our number 1 pick is the unforgettable Smoke from a Distant Fire. Blending smooth rock with soulful vocals, the song tells the story of watching a relationship fall apart while trying not to get caught in the middle.
When I realized the reality gave me a roll, and that mist in your eyes feels like rain on the vine.
The single reached the Billboard Top 10 and became the band's defining success. Although they continued making music, they never repeated its commercial impact. Nearly 50 years later, this classic still sounds as fresh as it did in the summer of 1977, making it a perfect ending to our countdown.
Got your eyes have a mist from the smoke of a distant valley.
What a fantastic journey back to 1977. These one-hit wonders may have only reached the spotlight once, but their music has stood the test of time and continues to bring back unforgettable memories. Now we'd love to hear from you. Which song was your favorite, and which one instantly took you back to those days? Share your memories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this countdown, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss our next trip through the greatest music of the 60s, 70s, and beyond. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.